Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Good Hang. Very excited about today. We're talking to the Jonas Brothers, Kevin, Joe, Nick. One of them shares my birthday. You're going to have to figure out which one. And we talk about so many fun things. We talk about their new album, Greetings from Your Hometown. We talk about the Bee Gees and how much we love the Bee Gees. We talk about Broadway and we sing from Les Mis. It's a good one, guys. Buckle up. So we always start these episodes by asking someone who knows our guest to give me a question to ask them. We find out a little bit more and we get the dirt. And we are very excited to have our guest today, Jack McBrayer, Kenneth from 30 Rock, great improviser and Chicago comedian who I spent many years improvising with. Joining me, Jack. Hello. How are you, my darling? Woo-hoo-hoo. This episode of Good Hang is presented by Walmart. Now, everyone's talking about back-to-school outfits, and we all know how expensive that can be to get the shoes and the pants and the whole thing and the shirts and all the things that you need. But Walmart has the latest back-to-school styles for boys and girls starting at just $4. Who knew? So they've got graphic tees and joggers and colorful backpacks, Spider-Man hoodies, keychain charms, flannel shirts, flared jeans, Crocs. Flare jeans are back. I love it. Who knew? Shop Walmart.com to score their favorite back-to-school styles, starting at just $4. Get up. What do you say? All I ever wanted was a really good hang. Jack?
I'm Jack.
McBrayer?
McBrazzle. Oh, Kat. How are you?
You know, one of the best things about doing these things is that I just get to say hi to people, and I miss you. It's good to see you.
Oh, it's been a minute. I guess the last time I would have seen you was February 14th at Radio City Music Hall for the SNL music thing.
Oh, that's right. For the big 50th celebration.
How are you? I can't believe I'm doing this. What is this, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. Who knows? It's a pyramid scheme. No, this is a podcast called Good Hang, and I'm having the Jonas Brothers on tomorrow.
I'm familiar.
When did you become first familiar with the Jonas Brothers as an entity rather than actual people?
Good question. As an entity, I mean, it would have been, I guess, early in their career because we knew like who all the Disney kids were.
Right.
And they were some of the, OG Disney kids. But I mean, because I am older than everyone.
Not me, sir. Not me.
We're a close second.
Still gotcha.
But I didn't necessarily know their work. I knew they were very, very popular. And I knew that they did movies together as brothers. And, it was interesting to watch that evolution because, I mean, I could not even imagine working with any member of my family. And yet here they were with this whole empire.
I know. It's really, really fun to think about the questions I want to ask them because they are working with their family. It is not, a family business is not easy.
It's a very interesting dynamic to watch, but also they are all just genuine human beings, just wonderful young men. And it really has been a pleasure to get to know all of them together and each of them individually.
So how did you meet them? How did you become friends?
February 14th, another Valentine's Day, 2009, Alec Baldwin was hosting Saturday Night Live with your musical guest, the Jonas Brothers. And Alec very graciously had an opportunity for me to come up during the monologue and do a fun little bit with them. And so because I'm there for the days leading up to it for those rehearsals, I got to hang out with the Jonas Brothers. It was so delightful. They were just big fans of comedy, and they're just like, again, good, solid folk. So that is when I met them, and over the years, our paths crisscrossed through different things. I was staying at the same hotel in Toronto as Nick Jonas several years later, and they all came to Saturday Night Live again when Demi Lovato was a musical guest. So a lot of just crisscrossing through the years. And then more recently, Nick Jonas got back into acting or, focusing on acting and was on a show called Scream Queens with my neighbor, Glenn Powell.
Right, that's your neighbor.
Would have movie nights and all that kind of stuff.
You are so connected, Jack.
I might be too connected, It's It's weird. It's suspicious.
It's fantastic. I mean,
it's the best. I love it.
I know
Famous people are the best.
Okay, so Glenn and you and Nick and others have game nights, I'm hoping?
Correct. Game nights, movie night. Oh, you're going to love this. Nick Jonas's favorite movie is They Came Together.
And you know why I know this? During COVID,
I went to your driveway.
There was only a few people I saw during COVID, and one of them was Jack McBrayer, who came to my driveway masked and gloved, because that was back when we were really, taking all precautions to sign a They Came Together poster, a film that me and Paul Rudd did for Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas, whose birthday is?
The same birthday as mine. September 16th. And the reason why Jack knows that is because Jack is
a savant.
One of his love languages is you remember and you take deep, you care deeply about reaching out to people on their birthday, and everyone gets a Jack McBrayer happy birthday text. And it means a lot to a lot of us.
It's so fun. And, I learn a lot. Some people are like, oh, you only texted me this year. I like it when you call me so I can keep the message. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I try to shake it up. Today I only have one. It's Leslie Powell, Glenn Powell's sister. Oh, I do whole families. I know. It's like, let's see, Kevin Jonas is November 5th.
Wow.
Joe Jonas, August 15th. And Nick Jonas, September 16th.
And so as Nick and Joe and Kevin's friend, what question do you think I should ask them today?
What is their conflict resolution situation like? I wonder, I think that their lives are so unique because they've been famous so much longer than they've been not famous. Mm-hmm. What does that feel like?
What you're talking about is so interesting because the question there is like, you've had to deal with fame for a really long time. What's your relationship to it now?
And I wonder too, if each of the individual brothers deals with it differently. For example, Kevin and his family are off on the East Coast, and there's co-parenting going on with. There's just a lot of different versions of what's happening, and but they're all just solid dudes, and it is always, always a joy to see each and every one of them. I'm such a fan of them as people. Also, they're good at music.
They're really good at music.
They're very ugly. They're very ugly.
All right. Jack, I love you. Thank you so much for giving us the time and the question.
Oh my gosh. Well, I hope it was helpful. And yes, have so much fun with them. I'm so happy to see you.
You too, buddy. This episode is brought to you by Laneige. Being a big fan of multitasking, I love a 2-in-1. Like, for example, I like a sofa that's also a bed, and it's called a sofa bed, and I enjoy that. So I'm super happy to tell you all about the Cream Skin 2-in-1 toner and moisturizer by Laneige, another 2-in-1 that I love. It's the original Korean milky cream toner hybrid, which combines the benefits of a rich cream with the lightweight texture of a liquid toner to deliver radiant, hydrated, glass skin. Shop now at Sephora stores and Sephora.com. I am so psyched you guys are here. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And also, we just found out that Nick has 2 shows tonight. You have
2 shows.
It's a 2-show day, which I know from Broadway is means you have a matinee and
an evening show. And
so thank you for not for talking, because I know a lot of people have to save their voice for a 2-show day.
Well, a lot of people are weak.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah. You gotta hit the vocal
seriously,
gym.
You guys are pros. I mean, and you have to sing all the time.
And good.
And sing good.
Yeah. You can sing, but you gotta see, singing's one thing. Singing good is another,
Totally. And do you worry about losing your voice?
Yeah, I was paranoid about losing my voice or getting sick.
Yeah.
Today or just in general?
Just this whole run.
Yeah, it's kind of like a living stress dream.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, have you had to cancel shows because of...
Because of Nick, yeah.
We've canceled shows. There was a long run.
Actually, because of me.
The first show we ever canceled.
Yeah.
Was in Zurich. Nick didn't like Zurich, so we were like, we have to cancel the show.
He was like, I'm out of here.
But it was nice because we did have a great day off in Zurich.
It was fantastic.
But
he stayed in the room.
There's nothing better than canceled plans. And I know you love your fans and you want to provide a
yeah,
good
yeah.
show. But
if there's nothing you can do about it.
If there's nothing you can do
Let's
about
party.
it. If your plans are canceled, there's no better
Especially
feeling.
if you're not the one canceling them.
But You were in Les Mis as a little kid.
One day more. Another day, another destiny.
You got it.
I know a place where no one cries.
That show I saw it so many times.
Me too.
When Nick, it
Loved.
was actually one of my
when your brother was in it?
Yeah, when he was in it. And so it was one of those things where I felt so empowered though, and so cool kid, because my class in that year that he was in the show went there on a field trip. Like that's their field trip every year was to go see Les Mis.
Ugh.
My history class, I guess. And he was in the show that day.
That's
I was
cool.
like, yeah, that's my brother. And
It was
then
like, I
got
can
to
get you
stay.
backstage if you want.
It kind of no, I got to leave, stay there afterwards, and they all went back to school, and I was like, cool, hanging out, you know.
You were like, I'm not going back to school
I felt
today.
so cool. Thanks, Nick. You finally made me
I
feel
want
cool.
to just say eldest child to eldest child. Yeah. First of all, not a big deal, but you arrived first today.
I always arrive first.
Of course you do, because I mean, congratulations having an older brother who's keeping it together. But
Definitely not keeping it together, but I'll be on time.
but the eldest child, and you guys are basically you two share the middle section because you were the baby until
Right. Oh yeah, we share the middle child.
For those that don't know, we have a younger brother named
Yes.
Franklin Jonas.
Franklin. It was born 8 years later than
8
you.
years, after me. He's incredible.
Yeah.
He's
He
early
took away.
20s.
I was originally the middle child, and then now he fucked it all up.
Yeah, he took everything from both of you. I mean, you're not the baby, you're not the middle.
Yeah, I don't know what
You
I
kinda
am
don't
anymore.
matter.
I
Yeah,
don't.
you're the
I'm just
second of
there.
4. There's literally no name for it
How
or
many
anything.
siblings do you have?
I have just a younger brother. That's it. So I'm the eldest. Eldest sister. You guys don't have any sisters to keep you you keep your brains functioning basically.
Yeah,
because
it's a lot.
it is. It's
It's a lot of boys.
it's a lot of boys.
But now we all have girls, so it's
That's right.
so it's gonna be a whole thing.
God is fair. God is fair. Okay, we are going to talk about your new record, but I want to talk about New Jersey.
Cool.
So many good singers from New Jersey. So many good bands from New Jersey.
And people.
And people.
Some people.
Tell us about your hometown.
Wow. We
Our
grew up in
home-
a place called Wyckoff, New Jersey.
Mhm.
I still live in New Jersey because
Nice.
I never really got out.
Yeah,
It sucked me.
choice.
It sucked me back in.
of course.
But no, growing up
Great
in
place to
Jersey
live.
was the first time. We did grow up in Dallas as well, and North Carolina and Arizona. We moved around a bunch with our family, but New Jersey is where we was home. We growing up, and when I think it's the first place I remember feeling riding bikes, seeing houses, kids playing in the yards, and it was perfect.
The first time you saw houses.
Seeing
Oh,
houses.
we lived in
I'm
not
sorry,
houses.
it's just a really funny way to put that.
I meant to see white picket fence house
Yeah.
like that, the American dream.
Yeah.
Yes, I've never seen a home before.
First time I ride a bike, tall house.
But yeah,
You're
there
supposed to do
is-
the show after 12 o'clock and until
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're
To feel
where
safe
you where
to-
you're
Yeah.
your hometown, and it's the name of your new record. It means something to you. It's that they saying you can't take the Wyckoff, New Jersey out of the boy.
Totally.
You it's you're like a homing pigeon or something. You do end up going back to some version of it,
Right.
or deeply rejecting it. It's one or the other.
That was one of the things that we talked a lot about because we're also gearing up for the tour, which represents our 20th anniversary of being a band.
I know. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a wild ride, but one of the things in just talking through creative that we initially sort of butted heads on, and then we found the sort of solve for it emotionally is not everyone has a great relationship with their hometown, to your point.
Yeah.
And not everyone has a great relationship with their family. But one of the things that we're, I think, most grateful for is that our fans have chosen this family, but meaning our family, but also each other. And you see it at the shows, and they really band together to say that even if your relationship with your hometown is complicated, even if your relationship with your family is complicated, you're safe here in the same way that we felt safe, in our hometown growing up and with each other.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty incredible thing to look out and see now, that sort of multi-generational effect of the fan base. And,
Yeah.
and how it stems, to some really deep touch points for us, both with our roots in Jersey and our musical roots, speaking of some of those legends from Jersey.
Okay, I want to talk about the tour because I'm obsessed with how people act on tour. You have all toured at various stages of your life. And let me just say, congratulations on 20 years. I think when people think of you because they met you when you were young. They still think of you. And by the way, this is going to be great as you get older. People will always think you're younger than you are. But they knew you and met you when you were younger. And I don't think they realize the amount of time you've been performing. 20 years together is a huge milestone. And it's awesome. And you've now, I'm sure, gone out and toured in a million different ways. And tours probably feel different every time you go out. Now that you're this age, what does touring look like to you? What do you do, not do? Saving your voice, going out at night. What does it look like?
Wow.
I think it changed a lot for us over the last 5 years. Our most recent tour we went on, it was celebrating 5 albums.
Yeah.
So we were trying to play 5 albums in one show. It's about a 2.5-hour show.
Wow.
We did a lot of medleys, so we were able to make the time. But it was a lot on our voice and just physically exhausting. And we played, I think, 100 how many? I don't even know. It was a lot of shows.
Yeah.
It's really impressive.
Incredible.
And thank you.
It is. It's
What was
so
I talking? Sorry. And you start to realize you're not in your early 20s anymore. You have to really take care of your body. And so for me, I was not drinking before shows and then trying to, get at least 6-7 hours of sleep. We also all have kids, so we have to be up we want to be up in the morning.
6 or 7, it's not enough.
Not enough.
And then after the show,
Pretty hungry.
It takes time
Hungry,
to kind
I
of
know.
wind down and
know.
decompress. The high is so
Nick
high.
takes
Yeah.
way longer. I could be asleep within an hour. On the plane, there's so many photos of Joe has of me just,
yeah, you're
passed
out.
out.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. I'll watch a
Yeah.
movie. And
Yeah.
But Nick will be up till 4 or 5 in the morning just because could the come down.
Yeah.
Just my mind's racing after the show about how they could be better and
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 I'm
you
asleep.
gather everyone together and you give them notes.
yeah.
The notes take a while too.
I think the thing
Hours
that's
and
the
hours.
most different from me is hours.
Hours of notes.
I think the thing that's most different for me is I've spent a little bit more time. After this last tour, I noticed it even more so. But working with someone, like a therapist, to help me understand that coming down from it all, after a big project like that, being in the midst of the touring, I was so in it for so long that I feel like coming the come off, it can be so dramatic as well. It's almost like everyone says talk about the show blues. After you do a project, the next morning you wake up and there's you're kind of depressed. Well, it can be the same for me at least.
Yeah.
My personal story about after a tour.
Yes, of course.
Reacclimating can be difficult.
It's so interesting you say that because, I wanted to ask you your relationship to fame. You've been famous for a long time, and that's a microcosm of the bigger idea of sometimes success or things that are successful or just big giant serotonin bursts and cortisol dumps and all that stuff. It is a roller coaster to come down from.
Well, I think redefining for myself is redefining what the goal is and redefining what a win is.
Right.
Because things change constantly about what success means.
Yeah.
I think now for me, success means enjoying my time doing what I love. And no matter what the outcome is, as long as we're doing it together, as long as my family is with us and enjoying that and they're happy, and that's a win for me.
Yeah.
Obviously, you do want milestones to happen, but that's the bigger picture.
Yeah.
It's easier to say some of these things and truly believe that you have a grip and a perspective on how to maintain some sanity. And then functionally you get into the weeds of life in the public eye and traversing all that is complicated about it. I think it's just about, trying your best to, and it's going to sound so cliche before I say it, but trying your best to be a kind and thoughtful person while you're dealing with your own shit.
That's absolutely right. And I feel the older you get, the more you realize, the less you know. You're oh, I actually am less certain.
And there's some freedom in that too.
Totally. But you're fine with fame, Joe?
I'm actually really good at it.
Yeah.
I don't really understand what they're talking about, to
I
be
know.
honest.
I
You
get
get it.
I don't have no problem.
It feels
literally every time.
I know, it's so fun.
I'm always feeling totally fine.
We can hear you guys.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I
Still here.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I actually told them to say all that. And I will add that the why, kind of what you mentioned earlier, that was also on that tour that we were on. I think more so after a while, you're 60 shows in, you're oh, wow, this mountain that we're going to climb every night and I'm tired, or you're going through something really crazy in your personal life. And you feel okay, well, how do I navigate this? and also try to do a great performance.
I mean, as a person that goes to very few concerts because they're too late, they're too long.
I'm with you, honestly. I don't really like. I have I cancel on a lot of concerts.
So what do you think is what do you think is like the sweet spot?
Okay, well, now look, there are exceptions. Like, of course, Taylor, incredible. Her show, of course, it's incredible. Bruce Springsteen, incredible. Like these shows that should be 3 hours and are incredible productions. But unless you're going that big, I can't do a 2.5 hour concert. I'm so glad.
I'm with you.
I'm excited because it's just too long.
Yeah,
and I want to hear the hits.
Yeah.
I don't know why someone is mad at me when they don't play the hits. I'm like, why are you mad at me? What happened?
I know.
Why aren't we hearing the songs that we love? Like, but it is.
You got me out of my house. I got in my car, or
yes.
I was driven there.
And also the standing. I mean, if everyone could
just take a seat.
Think of how great it would be if everyone took a seat.
Literally.
I will say, yes, I understand from the audience perspective, but I think from a momentum perspective for us, I feel like that would be a shift. That would be a shift.
The older you get, I get it.
But what if everyone agreed? Everyone was like, "Hey, we're gonna have a really good time." And we'll stand at the end. No pressure.
You know, really get it when you go see, like, I saw Fleetwood Mac, and it was like the first 3 songs, like, and then the audience just collectively was like,
incredible.
And they're like, they got it. And no questions like, guys, get up. It's Fleetwood Mac. They're like,
guys, I love Fleetwood Mac, and I gotta last. I gotta last. Like, I can't stand up for an hour. Like, what am I?
It's too long.
For an hour. Yeah.
Are we waiting in line for something?
Yeah. Am I at, my granddaughter's wedding? What's happening?
They have those things that like wearable seats now. You can just like flip it back and just kind of stand and sit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Wearable seats?
Wearable seats?
Yeah.
You stand
There was a
and
whole
sit?
bit of this. I just watched it. Silicon Valley did it like a whole bit about one of the guys who had a wearable seat and he was like hated him because of it.
I would totally love that. It's basically like a backpack that
it's like literally it looks like,
that.
and he just like kind of flips his butt back and like sits.
Honestly, if I can get a seat, it changes my whole night. If I was at a show and I had a seat, I'd stay another 2 hours.
You know what's coming in your mail tomorrow?
Wearable seat? No, but I mean, but I do like as a person who goes and watches performances, and it's funny. Comedy and music have an interesting. Like we're kind of cousins. Like I know you guys are big fans of comedy and you're very funny and you've come and done SNL and you have a great sense of humor about yourself and you love funny people. And I feel like that happens a lot with comedians. Like comedians are like, man, I wish I was a musician. Like I love the feeling. Like there's just like they understand each other sometimes.
Yeah.
What is your relationship to comedy? How important was it to you? And like,
Well, early in our career, we had no traction going on the music yet. This was like 2005 and 6. And YouTube was kind of new, and it was a new and exciting way for us to connect with our fans. And we were teenagers with a flip camera, whatever that was. And we were just making funny videos. And we always loved and admired great comedic actors and I think probably just had a ton of confidence and obviously no like comedic chops. But it was enough, specifically this side of the table, no comedic chops. But we really
let's all look to camera.
used that as a way to promote our music. And then eventually when things started to happen with Disney and everything else, it became a lot more structured and there was like writers and all this kind of stuff. And it was like a whole new world for us. But what was, I think, really empowering and exciting was that they listened to some of our ideas and allowed us to infuse some of our own voices into the characters that we played and the various projects we did. And then so when we got the call to do SNL, the first time we did it was Valentine's Day 2009. Is wild. And
the host was Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin was the host. He played the fifth Jonas brother in the skit. It was very funny.
Yes, I did.
And how old were you when you did that in 2009?
I was 17.
Dang.
16, 17.
22.
Wow.
And it was like one of our biggest dreams come true. And there was this really wild digital short that we did with Andy and the guys.
I was just listening to Lonely Island and Seth Meyers' podcast. They were talking about it today.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
They were talking about it today on the way over here. They were talking about how fun it was to do it with you, how you guys, and it came out of the stupid songs you guys would make with each other.
Yeah.
We had a idea of doing some 80s hair metal band called Property of the Queen.
Great name, by the way.
Great name.
Great name.
Not offensive at all.
Incredible looks in that.
Oh yeah,
Short,
and then
short.
they built this whole story out of it. Which
And
was so fun.
Forte was playing guitar with you.
Yeah.
And
There's some.
and I think
It's an
Bill was
amazing
like
cast.
playing a wizard.
He
was
played
a wizard.
He played the wizard.
The whole concept, which was the brilliant unlock of it,
That was a
was
good
all
song.
we had was like a couple of really dumb songs that we wanted to do something with, and this idea to do like an 80s hair
Ask
metal band.
the wizard.
And so Andy was like, so what if you guys are like, time travelers or vampires or something, and Bill is this wizard who's granted you this wish to come back in time to play SNL on Valentine's Day 2009.
and
We're
I
like,
catch you.
Yeah, and he catches us in our con. It was very funny.
Yeah, it's so good.
What
And
was the love song? Our love is like the Great Wall of China. Was that
Yeah.
it?
Oh, it was-
Our love is
You can
like
see
the
it from
Great
outer space.
Wall of China. You can see it from outer space.
So good.
That's so dumb.
do you guys make up dumb songs all the time? And do you sing other people's music?
Yes.
What do you sing with each other? Like,
I have this theory.
yeah.
It's not a controversial one, but it's a litmus test for me of if a song could be a hit,
Okay.
and it's if you can spoof it,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
If
great.
you can make it anything else.
We have with that.
and it works.
we have one of those. We have a song on a new album called "I Can't Lose." It says,
Yeah.
"I can't lose," but I keep singing, "I can't poop." And I
a
think
hit.
it should be a Pepto-Bismol ad or something.
well,
But the next line is "When I'm with you," so that we'll have to figure that one out. Maybe it's like a date. You're on a date and it's
Yeah.
awkward.
they're
Like,
anxious. They're anxious.
I can't
they're
poop
anxious.
when I'm with you.
Oh, they're on vacation.
That's so funny.
But you're right,
That's so
like, it-
specific, actually, on vacation. That's
Well,
a
you
real
know, it's a thing that people deal with.
How do you flip around songs that are out right now? Like, I know what you're talking about. Like when you get into a song and then you start singing it a different way. I mean, you kind of Weird Al it for better. For a short.
Yeah, and I think that's a sign. He did pick hit songs to do.
Do you harmonize to other people's songs when you're together? Like,
Yeah.
I just want to harm.
Kinda
I just
You just
want
want to sing
guys-
with us, don't you?
Yes,
Okay.
because I
Copy.
feel okay. I'm
We tried
an
with Les
okay
Mis.
singer. I'm fine. I'm not good, but I'm a pretty good harmonizer. But I feel like I want to challenge myself to see if I can get in and create a fourth part.
Okay, love it.
What should we sing?
How can you stop the rain from falling down? How can you?
That was it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
nice.
Yeah,
Thanks. It's like a middle.
it's a middle part.
Thanks for
middle part.
thanks for
Middle third.
entertaining me. I love that song.
It's a great song.
Great. In fact, your sorry, what's the name of the single again? Is it up here, Jenna?
Time to talk.
No time to talk.
It's in my email. Okay, I want to
Oh,
play
you
it.
have it in your email.
Yes, it's so good. And it has a
It's
It
an
has a
interpolation. That's what they would do.
So, crazy
Okay.
story with this song. Started writing it like 7 years ago,
really?
and just assumed that it would never get cleared by
Right.
the Bee Gees and by Barry Gibb. And finally, top of this year, I pulled it back out of the
Vault. Music
vault,
vault.
and I was like, we need to finish this
This is
song.
yeah.
This
It's
one's
great.
special.
And so teamed
great.
up with Juliet Litman, who I started it with, who worked on a bunch of Sabrina Carpenter stuff last year. He's killing it. And Steph Jones to help finish the lyrics. And then basically we sent it to Mr. Gibb, who had come to shows with his family before and just been the absolute best company and really, supported us early in our career and spent some time with our father and talked about the industry and all this stuff. And so we got word back within a couple days that it was approved and that they were excited about the song. It's like
That's awesome.
we have a collab with the Bee Gees.
with Barry. I mean, the Bee Gees were really big growing up for me, and they were like very famous brothers who
Yeah.
also, like you guys, had
Good hair.
great hair, incredible hair,
The flow.
just incredible hair, and that's very cool that Barry was. He must have been excited about
I mean, it's
your
exciting for us.
interpolation.
So this, the song's
There it is.
just come out. Very excited
It's a
about it.
really
Can't
good
wait to play it
driving
live.
song.
Off the new album, Greetings from Your Hometown.
Oh, they gave you an old edit too. You're listening to.
This is an old edit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess use it. Yeah,
What
we
did
gave you
you-
an exclusive. Well, somebody was like, I can't understand what you're saying, Joe. And I was
Does
like,
that happen?
I was like,
Does
I
that
can understand what I'm saying. And they're like, well, we can't. You have to re-record it. So I had to re-record it. And
Well, we
Well,
didn't
on
end up
behalf
using
of
it.
people that like
Then
short
we ended up not
concerts.
No,
using
we
new-
didn't use it
We stick to the original.
because
Must have been off that
we
email.
felt it was not. It didn't sound as cool as when you were mumbling.
When you were out,
Okay, well, I'd like to know what you're
sounds
saying
cool when you
because
mumble.
I can't understand it, and I want to sing along.
I'm saying side to side when your hands hold up.
Joe does not know what he's singing.
Side to side when
When
your hands
your
say
ways
when you
You just throw some babies and O's in there and it like works. So,
I was just re-listening to "Cake by the Ocean" the other day, actually, and it's also kind of hard to understand what you're saying there, but that worked out just fine.
Do you know what you're saying there?
Well,
maybe that's another sign of a good song. If it's a mumbler, it's a worker.
I think most people don't know.
Yeah.
I constantly will see people in the audience be like, mumble, 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 and then cake by the ocean. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, you just got to get to there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that flexibility and being able to pivot and also
Yeah.
like having a good sense of humor about yourself is why it's like longevity in the business. And I do feel like you all have that. You just have to keep pivoting and you have to stay kind of flexible and you have to have a good sense of humor about yourself. Did you learn any of that stuff when you were like young? And because a lot of people that come to SNL, if they come from having experience at Disney, we would always say that what they knew how to do really well was work hard and be professional. Like it is to be professional it's a learned skill. People don't know how to necessarily show up to a set and figure out how to hit their mark and like how to be prepared. Like those are learned skills. And that was always the case with a lot of musicians who came through the show who had that. Did you feel like you learned stuff like that there when you were there?
Definitely.
Like,
The thing that Disney and working with Disney on, Camp Rock projects or our TV show, what it really taught us was work ethic and the ability to be on a set. We had, we'd never done anything on a film or TV set. And it's really good training ground. Now, it doesn't necessarily prepare you for like deep character work, but that's not really what it's there to do. It's really fun, entertaining stuff for a certain demographic. And I think, in our like late teens, when we were sort of aging out of playing high schoolers and stuff, and then, obviously in our 20s, there's that moment where you're kind of embarrassed by it, or you're like, oh man, we're known for this thing. Thankfully, we've been able to, make career moves and things where we can look back on that fondly. And I think it marks a chapter in, our fans' life now who have grown up too, and their kids are being introduced to it.
And those people, just like the song is for them, those people don't want to feel embarrassed about the stuff they used to like. I mean, that's the thing is like we all, when we were younger, like really invested in things at that tender age and we cared about it. Right. And you guys were around for a lot of people's tender ages. And now everyone's growing up together. And it's like, why do we want to go back and be mean to the younger version of ourselves? Like we're just trying to figure it out.
Guilty pleasure is a bad word in my house.
Ooh, why? Why?
It's 2 words.
Well, yeah. It's because it's like you should be allowed. Yeah, thanks. This is what I deal with constantly.
Got him.
Yes, Nick. It's 2
Try to come
words.
back from that, bro.
Well,
like he's literally sweating. Like he's never gonna come back from that.
Well,
you got this, eldest. Here we go.
It's been fun. Thanks.
We're with you. Guilty pleasure is a bad word. Guilty pleasure is bad word.
Because guilty pleasure is a bad word. Because because it literally is.
Defines who you are.
You could be.
Yes, agreed.
You should be allowed to like what you like.
I totally agree.
I love it. I think it's fun to think about when you were a kid, the things that you're into and that you still love. And there was a season where you were like nervous about it. We used to go on a school bus with CDs and taped cassettes in our hands. And back then you'd like kind of be shy to like show what you're listening to. Now it's like through Spotify, you can listen to everything and you're like, it's everywhere, which is nice. And it's not like a big deal that you're listening to this style music and that style music. And there's, it goes into other weird things you might be into.
In a totally different context, I was having this conversation with some people the other day, which is like, it's so hard to get anything made.
Totally.
Oh,
like,
dude.
It's so difficult to get anything made, produced, put on a platform of any kind.
Yes.
And it just feels like we don't have to use a blanket statement like it's objectively excellent. It can just be good to whoever is receiving it. And
you're
wants
absolutely
to
right. And also, don't you feel
it.
like now that you're like you've spent 20 years making things that you really are just? I mean, I find myself being way less. I mean, when you're a teenager in your 20s, there's a lot of black and white. Like, I'll never, that sucks, that's great.
Totally.
You're trying to figure out your taste and who you are. But as you get older, you do, and if you're lucky enough to make things, you really do feel like, oh, there's something interesting there, and I like how that was made, and I know that was hard, and I can figure out that process, and I understand what they were trying to say there, but maybe it didn't hit there. Like, you just understand the complexity of making things. Yeah, it's so different.
Can I put you in the hot seat for a second?
Always.
I have a question about things that you've done, you did, that when you look back on, is there anything you like in the moment you're like, this is silly and people are laughing, but did it feel like this is annoying to be happy doing this bit that they're enjoying and I'm personally like not loving it?
I know what you mean.
That wasn't
like,
the most
is this
articulate way.
I think like especially as an actor, you're worried that the way you enter the business will always be the way that you're seen in the business.
Yeah.
And it's like, will I be typecast? Like I remember when I first started, I was doing all these crazy characters. Like I played this young sister of Conan O'Brien on like Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Like I was like a nut. And then I would get cast a lot as just this like really like intense person. And then I did a lot of movies and TV shows where I was an intense person with lots of energy, like just kind of forcing people to do things. And I was good at it. I liked doing it. But then I would worry sometimes, am I just always playing this kind of person? Like, am I always going to be seen as this way? And, even just being like starting in sketch, like it was like, will people just always think of me as this kind of way? And just like you said, it started to become less the thing I worried about and more the thing I was just proud of because I learned so much from it. I got to do so many things because of it. And as long as you believe that you're not limited, then you're not.
Yeah.
Totally.
You don't have to, it's basically just
Beautiful.
like other people's opinion is none of your business.
Totally.
It just takes a long time to get there, I think.
Actually, after I did SNL one time, and somebody said to me, it was exactly what I needed to hear. It was one of the writers came and said, hey, just don't try to be funny. And I was like, oh, that like hurts in the moment. But then it's like, but that's so accurate.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Right.
So you don't have to jam it to be funny. And it was like so freeing. And then I stopped worrying about like, am I being silly or am I being this? I'm just, saying the words that are already funny.
But that's the vibe I get from you guys is your confidence in just like goofing around and being funny. And I mean, it is. It's just when you get out of your own head and you're just, but it takes some time, I think. I think that's what comes with age.
Well, you're in my favorite movie ever. You know that.
Okay.
Our favorite, actually.
He talks about it. Yeah. They talk about it.
It's a framed poster that Nick has in his bathroom.
So I want to talk to
bathroom.
you about something. So we do this thing at the beginning of each podcast where we talk to people who know our guest and we kind of talk well behind their backs. And I get to know the guest a little bit and I kind of prep for the guest with someone who knows them. So I talked to Jack McBrayer.
Okay, I was about to say.
Love Jack.
He texted me yesterday.
Love him.
That's and
he's,
He didn't tell me that
I have
you
a lot
spoke
of,
to him.
I have a lot of friends, but there's only one Jack that sends a birthday video to you every year, no matter what.
No matter what, on your birthday.
And it's like, I have like people I see like every day that don't do that.
In fact, when we were talking, he said, I only have one birthday today. And I realized like, this is a full-time job to keep up with everybody's birthday.
It's a thing.
And people should know we have the same birthday.
We have the same birthday.
September 16th.
Same year,
Molly
too.
Shannon, same year.
Molly Shannon also has the same
Molly
birthday.
Shannon.
That's right.
Oh.
I set up her Instagram.
That's amazing. Tell us about
This is a real story. It's so
forgot
bizarre.
about that.
That's a great story.
We were at Sundance Film Festival like in 2016 or 17. And we end up at this bar. We're like having a few drinks talking. She's like, my daughter really thinks I should get on Instagram. Do you know how to do it? I was like, yeah, give me your phone. And so I set up her thing, and it's like the official superstar is her name.
Yeah.
Because we were like a few drinks in, just like, what should we say your name is? And it's like stuck. I set up.
That's cool. That is
and he still runs it.
And he has the password still.
Yeah.
She'll text him photos and videos and say, "Hey, Nick, can you get this up in the next hour?"
And Nick's like, "I have 2 shows today. Like, I don't have time for this."
Like, ugh.
Damn it, Nick, get it up now.
So Jack is such it just loves you guys so much, and Jack and I laughed because during deep COVID, when no one was going out and everybody was wearing gloves and masks and meeting each other in the driveway, Jack came to my house to have me sign a "They Came Together" poster for you, because he said it was
things we do during COVID.
Also, like, it's not like this isn't like a bit. Like, it's legit. It brings me the most joy of any movie.
I love that movie. For people who don't know, Paul Rudd and I did a movie that David Wayne directed.
So good.
That Michael Showalter and David Wayne wrote. Was a parody of a rom-com.
Yeah, and it's
so good.
It's brilliant. Like it's. I did a movie with Paul last year, which comes out either later this year or next year. And the first day on set, I was like, I have to just ask you how this happened. What's the story? And he kind of gave me the lowdown. It was a table read or something that then, you guys did the movie. But my point about it is, like, it's not just one of those, like, hilarious, quotable movies. It's really smart. And,
Agreed.
like, it makes...
I feel like it's a lot of the comedy that Tim Robinson's doing now, too.
Yeah, like, it
some of, like,
sort
the
of
bits
ahead
where
of
it's
its
like,
time. It's so good. And I do have the signed poster. And Jack didn't remember that he was in the movie. And then we're at a friend's house.
What?
We're actually
hilarious.
at Glenn Powell's house with Cordova
I
Street.
heard you guys are friends with Glenn Powell.
Yeah, and I'm like, have you guys ever seen They Came Together? And everyone's like, no, let's watch it. And Jack's like, oh, I'm in this movie.
No, was that real or was that a Jack bit?
No, I think he legit forgot that he was in the movie.
He's super famous and he works a lot.
And he was in like playing basketball. He might have forgot.
That scene is so good.
There's that hilarious scene in the movie where
the
it's
sweat.
just, it's that moment in every movie where the men are just trying to figure things out.
Over
and
a
And
game
they
of
each
ball.
represent like a different point of view.
Like, I'm the married guy. I think you should stay
Swish,
with... Yeah.
swish.
They're basically
Kobe.
talking about dating, and they're just like speaking, just saying their exposition out loud. Now, I'm the guy that doesn't think you should commit, and they're playing terrible basketball.
It's so good. My other favorite scene is when you guys are sitting in the coffee shop. And he's like, hi, I'm on the phone. And you're like, let me try. And you can't do it. That when you're ordering the coffee and it's the long thing.
We shot that in like
He remembers your order?
14 days.
Do you want to
It was
get a
100
Moffy with
degree.
key? I know the whole movie.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Wait up, would you? That's my favorite bit.
Yeah, wait up.
Hey, big brother, slow down. Max Greenfield's so good.
Okay, so Jack had a question, which is it's so cute. And so Jack, but his question was like, what are y'all's conflict style? Like, how do you figure out arguments? Like, how do
Between the three of us.
Yeah, like when you argue, some people like to withdraw, some people like to tease, some people like to argue. Like, what is your conflict style?
It's interesting. I feel like it ends up being it's some combination of two people are fighting, the other is just like sitting back, watching and observing. And
It's usually how it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
And,
mediating.
playing referee or mediating, or it's just like go off, like do your thing, get
Like,
this
figure it out.
Is
And-
anyone a yeller?
None of us are really yellers. We can be like
Frustrated.
defensive, reactive.
Anyone a punisher, like a silent treatment person?
Nick a bit.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, yeah, at times.
I think that's sort of like maybe I'm
I think
wrong,
you're just trying to work
retraction.
through it.
Work through it. Yeah, not like I'm not doing it on purpose.
Yeah, you just like, I'm going to go over here and work,
Yeah,
and then
I'm
I'll
gonna-
come
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll talk through it.
Yeah. And
I'm reactive.
ooh.
I've always been that way. I try to work on it all the time.
Eldest.
It's hard. It's my life.
You know, that, I wonder
It's
if
my
that-
struggle.
It's my struggle.
It's so reactive.
Thanks, Bon Jovi.
Reactive.
Like I just snap back, and
Okay.
I don't always mean what I'm.
Well, you have
saying.
a tough job. It's very hard. baby.
Thank you. I appreciate talking to you so much. It's so nice. Someone
They
finally
don't
gets
understand.
it. No, I work on it. It's
Yeah.
hard, but I also have I have anticipatory anxiety about things.
Big word.
Mm-hmm.
Told you I
Yeah,
was
you're
working with-
killing it on the words.
I'm working
Yeah,
with
you're
a
all over the
therapist.
map
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Right. So you're thinking
Can't
ahead,
count
but
words.
that's because I would argue you're thinking ahead of like you're just wanting to make sure like I'm gonna future trip so I can be safe in the future.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And I
That's
also
good.
I think through it in the negative.
Okay, because I like a little bit of a catastrophizer.
Yeah, it's
Another
about
big
what would
word.
happen if I said this and they're going to react this way and then I go this way. It's
Yeah.
like it's that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm dealing with it sometimes.
I love that.
You're a joy.
The character.
Yeah. I'm literally I'm like, you're saying this. I'm like, oh my God.
Your joy.
It's like, this is a script.
Was it when I said
Are you reading a script right now?
catastrophe or anxiety?
No,
What
it's
made
the
you-
whole way you broke that down, like to protect yourself. I'm like, this is the plot for Inside Out too.
It's true.
It's so
It's
good.
so true.
Yeah,
Inside
it
Out
is.
is so good. And
I
Inside
better
Out 2 is
understand
insane.
my-
It's so
I watched it with my
good.
daughter,
Exciting.
and we're both crying for different reasons.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's
That's why it
incredible.
was
Yeah.
like,
You're in all my favorite movies.
Including my
turns out.
Subway commercials that I love. Thanks.
Thanks. Let's give a shout out to Subway while we can, and we'd love for them to give us. Lip
I
balm
literally
so we
heard
can-
it this morning.
Subway as in
Like the
footlong?
sandwich.
I was saying, yeah.
As a sandwich. Yeah, not
I
the
heard
New
it
York
this.
Subway.
I heard it.
New York City Transit.
I'm just trying to get the New York Subway up.
Yeah.
Give them a little bit of a
A
boost.
little notoriety.
Yeah.
I heard you this morning as I got out of the shower. I was like, I'm going
sorry.
to see her later.
But there is something about I have 2 sons. I think that relationship with brothers is really really beautiful and cool because exactly what we see like in this hour is the way you gently tease each other, the way you kind of keep each other.
We got there. I think, sorry.
Yeah, no, please tell
Let's
me
say
what
we
you
had
think it
a
is.
superstar mom too, so that we still do. But we,
Okay, what does she do that?
I mean, 4 boys in one home. She was the boss, there's just, and also understanding how to be nice guys to women. And when we were growing up, just like, I think we needed a loud voice like her to be able to control us and also make sure that we weren't like pieces of shit. So
Yeah.
I think that was important. But
Yeah.
I think also like, yeah, boys are so different than girls.
I
And it's
know.
like, I watch,
wild.
like, I'll watch my kids on the playground and I'm like, it's like delicate. And then this kid will be like, "Wah!" and just like dive off the top of a slide. And you're just like, that is a boy.
Yeah, I mean, your frontal lobes close later. I mean,
I was just going to say that.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where are you?
His is still working on.
But yeah, I mean, what is the best? I mean, I know you've been asked this a million times. What is the best thing about working with your brother? Like being brothers working together. What is the best part of it?
There is a built-in safety net that it's not to say you can't develop with friends and coworkers and all that, but they need nothing from me. I need nothing from them, but just real connection and love and respect and we're family, like we're blood. So it's just it hits different. It makes every high super high. It makes every low a little easier to navigate and the mundane stuff in between becomes even more fun because you get to do it with 2 people that you not only love and respect, but you genuinely have a good time with. And,
Yeah.
So that's my feeling.
That's nice. I mean, I'm the same way. Like, I'd like to fail or succeed with someone.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
So, last question. What are you guys listening to, watching, reading, playing that makes you laugh these days in these like very difficult times where life is pretty rough and the world is hanging on by a thread?
Yeah.
What do you do to like check out or laugh or make yourself?
I really enjoyed the 4 Seasons show on Netflix. I liked that a
Yes.
lot.
I interviewed Will Forte on this pod, which and Tina. I think they're like I love watching them
funny.
together. Okay,
Yeah, it was great.
Love it.
So
like cozy shows.
yeah, that's not
Comedy.
always my. I mean,
I love the studio. I thought that was so
The studio
good.
was great.
So
So
funny.
funny.
It was so good. The last 2 episodes were
I mean,
ridiculous.
Catherine
The cast is
is-
insane,
The
too.
cast is Catherine is
Cameos,
on
too.
another level.
Oh my
That
God, so good.
character
So
and Ike
great.
is incredible too.
I've just been like, I restarted watching all of Nathan For You because I watched the rehearsal, which I think is just so brilliant
Yeah.
and messed up and insane.
Yeah.
And he finds the most interesting people. It's just so great. Did you watch the new season?
Of rehearsal,
Yeah.
I'm watching it right now. The
Oh my
second season. Okay, so
The woman that talks
it
about.
gets me very stressed.
Oh, of course.
couldn't do it.
And yeah, I have.
It's just,
There's like a mirror neuron thing where I get
Oh,
like
yeah.
very nervous.
he just will
but
keep
he's-
asking questions and he knows what he's up to.
And
I was at a restaurant recently, and I saw him, and I when I see somebody that I really like, I think I love their work. I don't want to say hi, but I'll like, hey, can I send them a drink or maybe just whatever they're eating and whatever. Can I send something? And I don't need to say hi. I'll sometimes try to lead before. And I saw him. I was like, oh my God, like I love him. I have to like, I'm gonna send him. I sent him a drink, him and his friend, and about 30 minutes later, the waiter brought over a dollop of mayonnaise and handed it to me. And they're like, "This is from Nathan." And I look over and he goes, and he goes back to this, and my friends are laughing so hard. I'm like, "Guys, don't laugh. He wants it so bad." And he was really kind enough. And he walked over and he's like, "Did you get my gift?" And the waiter said that she went to the chef and was like, she's like, "I think I may have put my job on the line because I asked for a double mat," and the chef was so mad. It's a pretty nice restaurant. Was so mad. She's like, "Please, please." She's like, "But I think both of you are really great," and I just was like, "This will be a story I can use forever."
Yeah,
so
she did it. She did that. I'm glad she. I mean, have we learned nothing from the bear? We need to give the customer what they want.
Exactly.
Correct. Exactly.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. And what about you, Kev? What are you?
I am currently, me and my wife, we go through like long form like sitcoms like that have like 900 seasons. We just like started as like feel good. So we're in the middle of Big Bang Theory again. Just so good.
Love a rewatch. A simple rewatch.
It's a simple rewatch, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. You have
This was
two
so great.
shows.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much.
That was really, really fun.
I love this.
It was
Lovely.
just a blast. Thank you so much for doing it.
What a good hang.
It was a good hang, and thank you for singing with me. And
I feel
we're gonna
refreshed.
Put that out as a single, and you just
Yeah.
talk to your people about it. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Jonas Brothers. That was so great. Kevin, Joe, Nick, thank you for being here on a 2-show day, and letting us hang with you and watching you hang with each other. It's you guys are a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed this episode. And now it's time for the special part of the show, the Poehler Plunge. And this particular plunge is brought to you by Laneige and the Lip Sleeping Mask. I've been using this lip balm during the show, and guess what? Now they are a sponsor. It's an overnight leave-on lip mask powered by Korean skincare to soften lips while delivering intense moisture and antioxidants all while you sleep. I mean, I just can't say how much I love it. I mean, I actually do use it. So, Laneige, thanks for stepping up. Okay, now it's time for the Poehler Plunge. We talked about music and going to shows, and I just want to say again, if you're an artist putting your set list together, cut it in half. We want the show to be shorter. Yes, there are great artists who have 3-hour bodies of work that we should go and see and support, but for the most part, my favorite show is a fast one. You know what I loved? I went to the Hollywood Bowl a couple years ago in Los Angeles. I saw Billy Joel. The show was an hour and a half. We all sat down the entire time. And I sang all of his lyrics because he's easy to understand. So thank you, Billy. Thank you to everybody who sat down. Let's just get that. Let's normalize sitting down during shows. And thank you, Jonas Brothers, for all the shows you're going to perform all over the world. Good luck on your tour. The Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask has a berry fruit complex which soothes and gently exfoliates flaky skin, revealing smooth and supple lips by morning. Shop now at Sephora stores and Sephora.com. Thank you for listening. Bye. You've been listening to Good Hang. The executive producers for this show are Bill Simmons, Jenna Weiss-Berman, and me, Amy Poehler. The show is produced by The Ringer and Paper Kite. For The Ringer, production by Jack Wilson, Kat Spillane, Kaya McMullen, and Aleya Zenieris. For Paper Kite, production by Sam Green, Joel Lovell, and Jenna Weiss-Berman. Original music by Amy Miles.